shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer or two. Chicano shuffle, Este's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit. Tough shit. Chicano shuffle, Ramon del Guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt. We will. Chicano shuffle, we love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well. Oh well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano
Buenazo.
Shuffle. This is Ramon.
A la verga. It started off badly, güey.
Fuck, todo encabronado. All right, again. One more time.
No, está bien, dale, güey.
So, I introduced myself.
Oh, sorry.
¿Quién
Noelia,
pues
this-
sigue? ¿Yo? Noelia. Hello.
This is going down so fast, güey.
Pues yo qué sé, hombre.
Pinche Fernie got distracted quick. Eh?
¿Me diste el
So-
dedo, güey? ¿Es offensive?
No, I was just doing a countdown, way. I was doing a countdown.
Órale, pues. ¿Y qué pues? How was everybody's Easter?
Well, we ended up doing a little carnita asada. I had some carnita saved up. El sábado la descongelé with some little ribs.
Nice.
Yeah, and fucking, pues ya como a las 6 de la tarde me puse, antes de que cayera la lluvia, me puse a asarla. Because we had
Did
a
it
late
rain?
lunch. It drizzled some.
I don't know if it rained over here.
Yeah. ¿Y tú qué hiciste?
Nothing. Walked around. Went on a walk. Hung out with the dogs. Whatever. Nothing. I even forgot it was Easter.
I know. A lot of people did. Well, no. A lot of the people without kids did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
kids. I didn't.
Did you do anything for them?
Yeah. Pues, we had the huevos and all that shit, güey. Sí, les pusimos los huevos and they found them.
Los escondiste on the outside of the where you live at or in the apartment? Or in the house?
Overnight, I had, ¿cuántos eran? Like 75 huevos in the house, güey. And then
Damn. ¿Les
we
pones
had
dinero or nomás candy?
just candy, güey. I mean, but my sisters brought them left them on the door, like a little basket. Those had like little quarters and shit with it. Like, I had some. My girl bought some the huevos with the confetti inside. And we're gonna go put them outside. También it drizzled a little bit. It was a little cold, so siempre no los usamos afuera. Pero the plan was to do inside and then outside, güey. Pero el sol nunca salió, güey.
Oh, I know. It was weird. ¿Y cómo se la pasaron? ¿Cómo se la pasaron los chiquillos? ¿A gusto? They always do, huh?
Yeah, they're playing and then they're fucking eating candy all day, so
Fuck.
not too bad, one.
Pinche raza all hyped up and shit.
It was gloomy. It was like, damn, it really is a sad Easter.
Yeah, güey. Yeah, it was like 2:00 when it was still fucking like really cold outside, güey. So.
Yeah, it's cold. It's gloomy.
Yeah, como dijo Ramon too, it drizzled a little bit, way. So we're waiting for the fucking weather to get better, but never did.
Hey, but on Saturday, the fucking, it was sunny. Yeah, toda madre. We kicked it outside. We played blackjack. We played Uno. We had a
Did you guys do the shuffling one?
No. That one we need it was just 3 of us.
Oh.
You know, and for the shuffling one, yeah, you need a good group para que valga la pena.
Ah, bueno, pues.
Yeah. You know, so we did that, and we enjoyed the friendship garden that we got in the back.
A friendship garden.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh shit! I might have jumped the gun. Oh, that's what the girls are calling it. They got they you know how we had the planters on the side of the house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they finally got on one section they got plants, and the other section they got vegetables growing. You know?
Just took a quarantine away.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got a nice little garden growing, and it's touching way. I'm like, oh shit, you know? It's touching on my whole concern. I thought like, Stella was gonna fucking destroy it, but the mija got creative and put some little fences around, and touching on little pinchy garden. I gotta say, it does bring it's some tranquility, some peace. You're just sitting there, and it's like, I don't know
That's
what
why
it is.
old people garden a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to do it too. Shit, I'm like, let me see what this gardening shit's all about.
I don't have a green thumb though. I mean, todo se me muere. Like if I try to grow something, se me muere.
Remember the plants at the apartment, güey? No duraban nada, güey.
No,
We tried a few times.
El pinche árbol de Navidad, güey. ¿Cuánto se murió ese cabrón right away?
Yeah, but that one's dying from the beginning, güey. That's a losing battle. But remember, I bought a fucking plant that I put in the corner. Last a little bit. Then
you have to talk to your plants. You have to talk to them.
Then we put one outside, remember, where we smoke. We put a little plant también. No,
yeah.
About it.
Nada, no duró nada.
No.
Esa madre as an ashtray. This fucker used it as an ashtray, güey. No respeta, güey.
Güey. No.
Pinche plant fucking was all an addict and fucking developed a gambling habit and everything. But,
wait a minute, what happened to your neighbor's dog?
Oh, they still have it. My neighbor is thinking of giving her away.
Still?
Yeah, they're not. I guess I think what it is that people have this notion that puppies are adorable and dogs are kind of cool, and when they see other people with dogs, they assume that their dog is gonna be like that. But no, I mean it takes work. I mean, I was talking to my neighbor and he was saying that like, yeah, she destroyed my hoses. I guess the irrigation hoses.
Mm-hmm.
Destroyed his plants in the front. She poops everywhere. She goes through like one of those 5-pound bags of food, like in a month. I'm all like, well, yeah, estos, and not only that, I told them like, comen, cagan, y hacen desmadre, but they also want attention. You gotta play with them. You gotta, you gotta, you can't just keep it locked up on the side or just let it outside all day. You gotta play with them. You gotta show them affection.
Y cuando llovió, were they keeping her outside too?
No, they had opened up the side gate, so the dog was in the porch. I mean, she was outside, but she was in the porch. She wasn't, getting away.
Do I remember this right way? Is this the one you said that they got for Christmas or whatever?
I think so. They got it like a little bit after Christmas. They got it I think they got it in December, yeah.
It was around Christmas, no?
Yeah, around Christmas, late Christmas. And like towards the end of December, of course, which is Christmas, early January, somewhere around there, But I mean, some people are lo que me da tristeza es que también nosotros ya nos encariñamos con la perrita, and even Stella, like that's her BFF now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
And yeah, so we can't take her. I mean, es un desmadre con una, and to take two and then the cat, that's a cabrón. So I think they were thinking of he was thinking of giving it to his son's sister.
Pero sí la raza, ¿no? I mean,
his son's sister?
Yeah.
His son's sister.
Because I guess the son has
sister?
My neighbor's son. My neighbor's son.
No, mames, his son's sister.
No, it's because
good catch.
He's a dad to the boy only. And it looks like the boy has a sister from they have the same mom, but they have different dads. So no es la hija del mi neighbor, sino es la hermana del hijo de él. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's one of those. Yeah.
Brady Bunch.
Yeah, kind of a deal. Yeah, there we go. So I'm all like, okay, so they might be able to take it. So once they said that, I was a little bit at ease, but. No, I borrowed their dog on Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday.
The fuck?
Yeah, because para que jueguen. Like how, because me da sabe que because la tienen on the side and nobody plays with her, right? So I'll borrow the dog like once or twice during the week and me la traigo para la casa and estos cabrones se agarran corriendo like crazy.
Aww.
Pues, yeah, so the little German Shepherd, she's fast. That little dog is fast. And I guess Stella couldn't keep up with her. Fucking Stella, the pinche envidiosa, she was right behind her. She swaps her back legs, and the freaking doggy just goes rolling and crashes into the side of the garage.
Shit.
I'm all like, oh shit. So I'm looking at it like, whatever. Minutes later, I see that the doggy's limping. You know, her front
Pinche
paw.
Stella, man.
Her front paw is like fucking limping. I'm like, no fucking way. And I'm trying to check. I'm like, a ver si estaba mordida, a ver si estaba quebrado or something, and nothing. And the doggy's like, whatever, you know. She's just still running around putting pressure, but she limps. So I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta go tell my neighbor that his dog got hurt. So I'm like, okay,
I broke your dog.
I broke your dog. We broke your dog, and I'm like, I guess now this is gonna be my dog now because I'm gonna have to. I broke it. I bought it, right?
Oh, plan con maña.
No fue plan con maña. No fue
Hey,
plan
I'm still
con
tripping.
You're
Like
the
his
same
son's
way.
daughter, his son's sister.
Está complicado el asunto.
Es la hermana del hijo. Yeah.
Wow.
So I
pobrecita
guess,
perra. Ojalá,
yeah.
I hope she keeps her.
But I mean,
I hope so too.
As Raza didn't, I think a lot of us grew up with fucking that mentality too. No, like the dog goes in the backyard, like the.
Yeah, we grew up with that mentality too. That the dogs were in the yard y agarraban.
But Noelia and I,
that's it. That's their walk in the backyard.
Noelia and I used to sneak our dogs in though.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying the old school, like that old school thinking was into your parents. Well, I don't know about your parents, but for sure, like my grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
My mom fucking got lenient through the years también, pero even when they got a new dog, my grandma todavía chinga que el pinche perro va afuera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the old school. But like, I could understand that they're outside, but they have when they're puppies, and not only that, but when they get older, they need attention. They need that constant reminder. That they're part of the family. I mean, any animal, craves that affection. I think,
especially a dog, way.
Yeah.
The cat seems like it could give a fuck, but
the cat, it's on its terms. It's on their terms.
Cats are like, I'm gonna love you when I want to, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah, but
you're gonna love it more because it's finally.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, the dog is gorgeous. It's beautiful, but I think they already they might give it to the stepdaughter. I guess there we go. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right, the stepdaughter. Yeah. So they might give it to the stepdaughter.
And you know her?
No, I never met her. I just
sending the dog to that ranch that all the dogs.
I know, Puppy Lake. They're sending the dog to Puppy Lake.
That's what's happening, Wayne. That's what's happening.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember one time when we were younger, our neighbor had a big dog y ya no lo querían, and they just kicked it out of the house. And they left it in the front, yeah. And I remember dejaron el perro afuera, so my mom would feed it. So then he started hanging out in front of our house.
Yeah.
Y una vez, una sobrina de la tía, I don't know how, she came to pick me up because we were going to go to Disneyland. And she saw the dog and she's like, oh my God, whose dog is it? Y que no sé qué la chingada. And we were like, well, it's the neighbors, but they don't want it anymore. She's like, oh no, I'm taking that dog. I don't know who she called, but less than 30 minutes, they came to pick up that dog.
What?
And, it was like a ¿cómo se llaman esos? Oh my God, Doberman?
Okay.
Doberman.
Yeah.
Like a Doberman.
That's a better scenario than the fucking the classic one way where you fucking just drive it down the fucking 605 and then drop it off.
Mean.
That's the old
cruel
way, right?
I know. But I mean, you know what? I really couldn't. I mean, and I was just talking to a listener. He's
No. Speaking to a listener.
It's a Ramon show time.
No. I was talking. He's a Patreon supporter. P. Santillanes.
Oh yeah.
So he was telling me because I posted up a picture today that my mom made us some masks. Right? Actually, I think I have it. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, I have them too.
Huh.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you know.
Now I feel left out, eh?
Yeah.
Where's my mask, bro? My sister made the kids a mask.
You
I
know,
have the
so
same one. I have the same one as Ramon, but it makes me sweat too much.
yeah, these are warm. I noticed that, but this one she made them reversible.
Yeah, írala.
Oh shit! So you can put the virus on your face? Nice.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. You know,
Keep
but
it
she
warm.
says to clean it.
So you can put the
I
virus.
know. I know.
your-
I mean,
I have these.
Mira. Mira.
the intention is there. You know. It's
She realized it too. She's like, I think these are gonna be a little hot. I'm like, they're good for the winter time. It's okay.
Yeah,
They'll be good for something.
they'll be good in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
con hace frito.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ahorita,
So
like we took the dogs for a walk and
Yo también
was
tengo,
cold.
Yo también tengo. All right.
A ver la
what do you
tuya.
have? It's a princess. It's a Disney princess. What is it? A Disney princess or what?
You know, no little fucking baseball.
Oh, okay.
Tiene the old school guante.
Doesn't look like Beba from over here. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, the
See the
baseball
the
and
catcher.
the catcher's mitt. You're out, puto.
And a fucking helmet.
You made those or what?
No, my sister made them for the kids, way.
Oh.
Not that they go out too much, but yeah, wait a little,
Huh?
a little pocket like to put. Oh, they put a filter inside.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
There's a
ours aren't
inside.
so fancy. Ours aren't so
cut out-
fancy.
Should cut out those fucking like hospital ones and put it inside.
Órale. So I posted that up, and the listener was hitting them up like he was calling me the Tiger King, and I'm like, you know what? En todo el pinche desmadre, I still haven't seen it.
Me either. I don't want to see it.
I haven't seen it, and the little bit that I did see, it's just like sabe que me da, because they have these beautiful creatures locked up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a business. It's a business, and you know, you see the little cubs, and these people are getting rich off of the cubs, and I mean, I'm
But
not saying that.
That's part of the documentary, no? That you see, I mean, you see the craziness, but you also see cómo abusan los animales.
Por eso yo no lo quiero ver.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, just like the one that fucking everyone was saying you have to watch too. The one of the dude that used to strangle fucking kittens.
Oh yeah,
saw that one, no?
Don't fuck with cats. Yeah, I saw that one, but that one was in it was just a serial killer that started off torturing animals, and it's just like I couldn't fucking deal with it, but I guess the curiosity got to me. We're like, oh shit, the it's a serial killer. And
but that's the same thing I think happens with this tiger one.
Yeah, this one is more pendejadas, dude. This is more of
this is terrible.
You saw it?
No, just you know what? This is what it is. Yeah, I was watching it, but I knew I just kept waiting for that. Okay, when are they gonna show the bad scenes? When are they gonna show the abuse? And so I was just so anxious that I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. Because I was just waiting for that so I could forward it. Because I don't want to see the animals being abused or anything. But just the fact that they're in cages is bad.
There is a scene, Alia, where one of the workers at the zoo fucking gets too close to the cage, and the tiger rips off her arm.
I saw that. I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah, and you could see the flesh just from right here, and it was pretty gnarly. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm like, you can't be mad at the tiger, you know? It's like you can't be mad at at a cat for scratching you when you're pulling its tail, or or a dog bites you when you're fucking with their ears or poking them or messing with them.
I don't get mad at cats for tripping kids over. Because
that's just funny.
It is. I'm like, you know what?
I heard the kid. Fuck that. The kids are fucking rubber.
That child needs to know that nature doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, but I was watching there was a comedian or something that recently where they're talking about pets where
Bill Burr.
No, I saw Bill Burr. I had some Bill Burr ones too from
with his dog.
No, but no, I don't know who it was. I was talking about fucking the pet love. Remember we talked about fucking people comparing the pets to
children.
To their children. Oh, you have kids? Oh yeah, I have a dog. Well, I understand. You're like, what the fuck? He's like, dude, I have a dog And I was a fucking pet fucking lover, chingon, and I still am. He's like, but let me tell you what, that pinche dog bites my kid, you verga.
Oh, yes, I saw that. I saw that one. I saw it.
Yeah.
He's like, I love
And I'm
my
like,
dog,
yeah, that's exactly my feeling.
but if you bite my kid, I'm killing you.
Vergas. Yeah.
I mean,
priorities, eh?
I guess. I mean, it's like anything, you know, like fucking pinche raza. If you're not keeping an eye on your kids, yeah, raza's gonna get into anything. They're gonna mess with the animal or with a pet the wrong way. You know, they don't know. I mean,
¿No te
sometimes you
acuerdas?
just.
¿No te acuerdas allá el de was it in Disneyland in Florida when that alligator ate the little boy?
Kid? Oh, so, yeah.
What?
Like all the people that were mad, it's like
At the resort. The resort that's attached.
What happened?
Well, the kid like wandered off way. He was with the dad. They're fucking walking. I guess the little. It's like a
in the
pond
lagoon area of Disney Resort.
Yeah. It was one of the hotels, pues, with the Disney hotels. And they went, and then it says, cuidó el pinche kid for a little bit, like the dad, and the kid fucking wandered off on his own. And then they couldn't find him until they fucking found out an alligator or crocodile se lo comió.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I'm laughing, but it's fucked up. It was.
Oh no, I think that they saw when it took.
They saw when they.
Yeah, and I think they jumped in, pero yo. Y luego también te acuerdas del pinche. Oh my god, I forget the name of the gorilla. The name of the gorilla where the little kid que cayó. No way. Oh my god.
At the zoo where the
yes.
picks them up and she takes them in as his or hers.
Yeah, a little black kid.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, I forget the name of it. I gotta look it up.
Look it up. Yeah, so I mean, I haven't, I haven't watched it. I don't like circuses either. I know I've mentioned it before. You know, these tricks that they put these animals through to, for enjoyment of, for our enjoyment. Like, oh my God, look at that elephant is standing on one fucking leg.
I think part of it, I mean, it's not just that they're making them do tricks. It's the form, and they train them to do the tricks.
They torture them.
They torture and abuse them to get to them to do that trick way.
Yeah.
Not just they're acting it out. They just like naturally did it way, and you were just there to watch. I think you wouldn't have the same reaction,
Yeah. So I mean, even maybe. So we have our cat and we have our dog, and they're like the cat's an in-house cat. Lo dejamos salir. La perra, well, we have her in the yard. She's not confined or anything, in a cage. She moves freely. I just, we don't let her out of the fence because then she'll start terrorizing the kids or running into cars or shit. But when I had a bird, and the only time my bird was in the cage is when it was time to sleep. I never had them all day there, or no lo tenía cerrado en la jaula. I would leave the cage open. He would walk around. He's always in the apartment. He would be perched up on the curtain rods. Todo me tenía cagado, but I'm like, hey, you know what?
You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Yeah, I knew exactly what I was getting into. I know how they are. They'll shit your shirt, and they'll bite your fucking ears or your cheeks, si te dejas, or your lip. Si te agarran. No, how many times did he bite you, Noelia?
Once or twice.
Once, and then vergas.
No, what the fuck?
Se ven las pinches plumas.
I'm like, little motherfucker.
You bite me once, y vergas.
No, sí, mordió fue. I'm like, what the fuck? I took it off personal. Like, what the fuck? I fed you?
Yeah.
I couldn't look it up. I couldn't look the name because my internet's acting up.
Oh, well, because, don't do anything because then it'll knock you out and then ya valió madre.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Pero no, I don't like circuses either. Ever since who was it that was asking me if I've seen the movie Bambi, and I'm like, I've never seen Bambi because I know the mom gets killed. And I don't want to see that.
Spoiler.
Pero Dumbo traumatized me.
Dumbo is sad. Yeah.
After that, I was like, I never want to go to the circus ever again. No. And since then, I was like, nope, I don't think so. No.
I mean, did you even see the live action one that they did?
No, I didn't see it.
No.
La de Dumbo nunca la vi desde que.
La tengo.
Yeah, when the first time I saw it as a kid, and I never saw it after that again because I was like, I can't.
Yeah. I can't do. I did the Lion King. I watched the live action one of it. It's pretty good. It's really good. I gotta say, sí me gustó. But yeah, I can't do Dumbo. I mean, those big old eyes, and lo separan de la mom. It's just
no.
I can't. I don't know. I just can't.
Sorry, Fernie. We're animal people.
Wait, you guys watch much worse with fucking them.
Oh yeah, but this is an animal. I mean, even though it's a story and it's not real, but you know what? My sister and I, we have this thing where like we're more sympathetic to animals than to people.
Because they're more they're more defenseless. Pues they don't know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Por ejemplo, cuando I'm sure, like, when was it? Recently, not to say that recently, but the times I read about, the people that go hunting for animals, and then the fucking elephant charges at them and kills them. I'm like,
yeah.
¿Qué te manda?
Eso sí, güey.
If you're gonna go, do it fairly. They don't have weapons, so you go.
But dude, like we said, just like that girl that you said got her arm bit off, way.
Yeah.
There was.
So you learn.
I saw a video. I saw a video, and I don't know how true it is, but where there was a couple and they're posing. No, it was a video. It wasn't on Instagram. It was on. I can't remember where it was.
¿Qué se ríe este güey?
No, because he says that I get all my news from Instagram.
Oh my God.
I saw a video where like there's this couple posing in front of a lion that they just shot, and while they're posing right there, I guess el compa or the spouse or whatever is coming right from behind, and he jumps at them. He said, because they're recording it, they have the camera, and they're posing in front of it, and then next thing you know, you just see the eyes, and it jumps out at them. Y nomás soy el gritadero. I'm all like, so you learn.
The good way, yeah, this is so you learn. Because estos cabrones ni los matan like legit way. They set it up like a perfect environment. They literally almost fucking like strap down the fucking lion way. Just like the ones when you see when they kill the big elephants y también se toman la foto y todo esto. No mames, way. These guys pay for them. It's sort of like a whole setup way.
It's sad.
Casi te lo matan for you, way. All you do is like point the trigger, way. Te lo ponen en frente.
Yeah. Por eso también cuando van a lo Running of the Bulls in Spain, I'm like, yeah, that one I don't really feel bad because the bulls are running, free for all. Pero así como los toreros cuando matan al toro, like, come on, fight fair with your bare hands.
Yeah. I when I was young, I actually wanted to go to Pamplona to do the Running of the Bulls.
Pendejo este güey.
He wanted to go away. He even up into fucking an apartment where he was still talking about it.
Yeah, I wanted to do the Running of the Bulls. Y luego quería a la Tomatina. Where they have that festival of the tomato fights.
Yeah, so that was good. Way. But when he kept bringing up when he was talking about the Running of the Bulls, I was like, Dick, we're not fast enough for that.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just going to stand on the sidelines. I'm just going to,
pues es cuando te chingan.
No,
I want to see them.
Fucking ahí van los cabrones y yo like, yep.
With this costume, he's going to put on his costume.
No, thank you. No.
This bull costume.
I'm not going to run. I'm not going to purposely run.
No.
I'm talking to the man that ran the marathon way, believe it or not.
No, sí, ya vi que
he was all traumatized for fucking years, güey.
I'm still traumatized.
No, que dijo que en la primera 10 minutes you got all of it out or something.
No. The first 4. I mean, I trained for this, I would say I didn't give it 100%. I gave it more like a 70% training, but I had my rhythm, I had my rhythm. I already knew what it was. But, I had my time and everything because the time that coincided for me to start running was on this hill. I'm like, well, I got to go with my time. But this was telling me, don't do it. But this other part was all like, you got this.
I remember too. I remember that day afterwards. Te fui a llevar la pinche Tams and shit.
Yeah.
Me and Cristel went. He estaba todo tirado like, my legs.
For days, güey.
And then I was like, hey, would you do it again? He's like, nah, fuck that shit.
Nope.
No,
I don't even know why I did it the first time.
I know.
And then he's like, I don't think you could do it either, Noelia. I'm like, nah, güey, yo pa' qué ni te pregunté. I know I can't. I'm trying to do this shit. No.
I told him you're a better man because I've never even thought of it.
You don't have to convince me to not do this shit. No, I'm not.
No, but yeah, that was fucking. That was one of the I could actually say, all right, yeah, I did it, but
it's an accomplishment, win.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
So speaking of that shit, like what things? What's your wish list after Rona?
Oh shit! What is it lining
What's
up?
your wish list after Rona leaves?
Like I just, you know what,
No empieces con mamadas, güey. Like if you can. Ahí se va con sus pinches explicaciones. Like, hey, you know what? In my days, in my youth, I remember a long
after
time
the first
ago.
Great War.
You know, guys, when I was in high school and they call me Dane, you know.
When I called myself Dane.
When I call myself Dane, you know. No way, algo sac, if you can. Like, fuck yeah, I'll go to Europe for 3 weeks or... It's a wish list. It's a wish list.
A wish list? Well, one, I just get like everybody together. Like, the homie, like the friends, like throw like a little party. You know, I'm thinking, like...
Con máscaras. Dale tía,
After that, parties.
tubo,
I'm never touching anybody again, man.
I think that's what's gonna do. We're not gonna, I don't know. Everybody's gonna become Howie Mandel. Nobody's gonna shake hands.
That's all right, though.
That's only gonna last for a week or two.
It will.
But I want to have like a get together, like a barbecue, or like maybe have the cool cats.
Oh.
Un pinche bailón bien, un cumbión ching. ¿Cómo va the video? Like no es coca, no es un pinche cumbión bien chido, un pinche cumbión. No, you haven't seen that one? You guys haven't seen the video of there's it looks like it's like cops in Mexico, like placas, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But then it shows that the camera, there's a sergeant coming in and the camera is focusing on him, y luego está una teniente right there, se llama Ramírez, like, oh, pues sí, ¿qué estamos esperando? ¿Qué pasa? No, pues es que vamos a llevar esto al laboratorio, estamos esperando los resultados del laboratorio a ver si es coca, de la que estamos buscando. ¿Cuál laboratorio? Ahorita la probamos, a ver, ahorita le digo a Ramírez si es o no es. So he fucking pokes at it, he rubs it in his gums. He's like, no, todavía no hace efecto, dura rato. Y que se agarra. You're like, oh man. And you can see that he's already getting it. He's like, he tries it again. Vamos a dar otro calón. Y luego está otra police officer. She's a female officer. Y le dice, uy, ¿esta quién es? ¿Qué es tu vieja, Ramírez, o qué? No, teniente, esa López, y ya estaba con el ejército, o con el equipo ya 6 años. Qué chingón está tu vieja. Y luego me dan ganas de bailar un cumbión bien chingón, un cumbión bien loco, un cumbión bien loco.
You gotta send us a link.
All right, I'll send it to you. It's fucking hilarious, though. Yeah. So so that's what I'm saying. Un pinche cumbión bien loco with
con los cool cats.
Con los cool cats y la raza, maybe get together. And definitely, I like to go. Maybe we should, go to Europe, because we're supposed to go to Europe in May, or the Mijas were supposed to go to Europe in May.
Oh, ahora sí puedes ir.
No, well, no decir que sí, but I mean, no, yeah, maybe, depending. I think I should be good. I've been working a lot of OT, but it's taking care of bills and, just making the, just in case que si llega a pasar and, que, maybe the mija gets laid off and maybe my hours get cut and then todo se desmadre, pues va a estar cabrón. It's just that, what if?
You okay?
What's your
question? This is over.
Your pinche wish list.
I don't know, güey. I mean, what?
No, ya sabía, güey, ya sabía.
I'm not going to Europe.
Que no ibas a decir nada, güey.
No, I don't got Europe money, güey.
No, nothing. Yo vivo la vida como viene.
I mean, if I had money, I'd go to Europe. If I had the money, pero ¿qué voy a hacer, güey? I'm just
maybe. Hey, we don't have to go to Europe, but maybe we could go to El Paso.
Oh, yeah. I've been wanting to take that El Paso trip. I keep telling you guys, pero the Rona showed up, boy.
Yeah, the Ronas showed up. Yeah, the Paso, to go hang out with Sledhammer. Pinche.
Well, we can do the whole thing, right?
Sluts.
The Sledhammer?
El Ramon wanted to swing by Austin.
Yeah.
Güey, el pinche gorilla se llamaba Harambe.
The what?
¿Cómo?
El pinche gorilla se llamaba Harambe.
Harambe?
Yeah.
The one they wanted to kill, no?
Yeah, es el cuando el niño se cayó in the gorilla pit, they had to kill him. Y luego también, that same time, they killed that lion, Cecil the lion. Yeah.
Pero,
anyways.
okay, so, ¿mataron al gorilla because el pinche mocoso se cayó adentro?
Yeah. And the thing is, it was supposedly based on, like, what is it? Naturists, too. Animal experts and whatnot. The way that the gorilla was behaving was, like, in the kind of like an attack mode. Like, even though it was very pacifist the way it carried the kid, his whole body's posture and the way he was...
It was aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, it was an aggressive way of defending his territory, so they felt he was going to attack the child. Y pues le dieron al pinche Harambe.
Well, they couldn't tranquilize them?
Well, so imagine like if you had a fucking... Si alguien se roba un kid, way, in his mind, only he wants to protect the kid, way. Pero when he's stealing a kid, you're like, wait, este cabrón se está robando un kid.
Yeah, se lo están robando, pero el gorilla was minding his own business. Pinche mocoso jumped in.
Yeah,
The gorilla shouldn't have been there in the first place. It should be free or doing its own thing.
Yeah.
But for our pleasure, for our entertainment, there's
some arguments también for the zoo because the zoo thing was way beyond their time, way. But there's some animals que también when they put them back in the wild, they don't know. It's not in their genes anymore to be in the wild way.
No. Yeah.
They've been born in captivity. Their parents were born in captivity. No, but I'm saying it's already in their genes because they have generations that have been in captivity, pues.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Built into them. It's not built into them anymore to be in the wild.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain animals, even the first generation, ya valieron, way. Like as soon as they try to release them, it doesn't work out. They're dead within like months, way.
Yeah.
So
anyways,
we're long past that already, way.
Yeah, so for me, it's a no on the Tiger King.
No, I've seen enough memes. I think I saw it way.
Yeah, no, it's just...
I mean, I've heard it in enough podcasts and enough memes and in enough stories and everything.
I think the thing with the Tiger King, obviously, is a person that has all these lions and tigers. And it's true. I had heard of that fact that there's more tigers, that people own more tigers than there are out in the nature.
The wild? Oh, shit.
Yeah, in the wild. But I think the fascination with this fucking documentary thing, whatever, is the lions and tigers and all the exotic animals, but just that there's crazy ass people out there. Crazy ass people out there doing this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Y uno no piensa, like, oh, nah. Pero también en el mismo documentary está otro señor que también tiene he also raises animals, and his animals are used more in Hollywood. Uh-huh. Pero ese también, in the Tiger King, his story is more that he's kind of like a cult. Y tiene como 5 esposas el güey or algo.
Oh,
There's just a bunch of messy ass people, Yeah. Weird ass people that I don't want to run into ever.
Mm.
But like the pinche Netflix way. See, we're going to talk about it before when I fucking te puse los frenos, güey.
Oh, yeah, pinche Fernie right away le hace, hey, te callas, pendejo. Vale.
We need content. We need content, pendejo.
Shut up. Cierra los hocico. Do not bring this up just yet. I'm like, well, I was just asking, did you watch it?
There's another one too, I haven't started, but I wanted to. And I started for like 10 minutes, but I'm like, get to the good part. So that's just my own wanting to know stuff. Pero se llama la de How to Fix a Drug Scandal.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that
one? No,
I saw the promos to it. It's just like but not to cut you short, Noelia. But the one that Fernie and I are talking about is the LA Originals.
Yeah, the tattoo guy?
Yeah, Mr. Cartoon.
And the photographer.
Yeah.
And the photographer, yeah.
You know what?
Don't forget the photographer. Ese güey, pobre vato.
Forrest watched it yesterday, and I was doing something, so I kept hearing it in the background, and I was like, "Oh shit, I remember that guy cartoon."
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know him, but I'm like, I remember hearing.
He was big. He was big. I remember. I was working up in Palisades. I had just started with the phone company, and this must have been like an '08. It was around '08.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go do this guy's. I guess it was.
Ay, I want to go do this guy. Oílo, güey. Así es tu hermano.
Cochino.
Así es tu hermano, güey.
Cochino. Hey, wait, ¿qué quieres que haga? I didn't know he had this wild side to him. Tiger King. Tiger King.
El Jaguar King over here, güey.
No,
Yes.
I went to this
Mañoso.
guy's house to go install service.
You went to this
llevaste
guy's
flores,
house, oílo, güey.
¿Le llevaste flores o no?
Algo.
No, nomás fui a
Nomás
instalarle una
condones, güey.
línea. This was around the recession time because a lot of people started working from home in
Last week,
08.
güey.
In 08. Everybody was working from home, so you had writers, you had photographers, you had script writers, you had everybody just working from home. So I went and I'm talking to this guy, and he's telling me like, that he was doing a story on Mr. Cartoon. I'm like, oh shit, the tattoo artist? He's all like, yeah. He's like, you know about him? I'm like, yeah, who doesn't? Every Chicano knows who Mr. Cartoon is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh shit, yeah, because he was supposedly that Cartoon was working a deal with the Sidekick flip phones. Remember those Sidekicks?
Yes. We
That you
need them
flip-
back.
Yeah, I miss those keyboards.
Mira, es
man.
más, hold on.
Alright.
I'm going to show you one of my old phones. I want this one back.
That's the one. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I used to love that one.
And it has the...
The keyboard.
Yep.
I miss that fucking phone. The MV7?
I have no idea.
No, the MV.
Pero estabas así. Oh, hey, hold on.
No, I don't know what I got, güey.
I want these back.
I don't know what I
Yes.
gotta show you.
I used to.
I didn't bring
There
anything
was
for show
another
and
one.
tell.
I had the after that version salió otro que it was like more squared, not oval, more squared, and it was like the keyboard. It was off like flat black.
Yes, I remember that one.
Oh my god, I used to love that one, and I held on to that one as much as I could before I went to a smartphone. I couldn't start. Fernie was the first guy I saw with a smartphone.
Hey,
Oh, Fernie and the Mija.
Hey.
You know. And they're like, on the I'm like, I couldn't. My fucking thumbs are too big.
Yeah.
No way, my thumbs are too big.
So I was talking
I'm
to
sure
this
that guy you visited like that one.
So I was talking to this guy about it. He was telling me that the cartoon was working on a deal with the Sidekick. Y que la chingada. I'm like, oh fuck. He's like, yeah, give me your info, man. And when these come out, I'll get you a cartoon edition fucking Sidekick. I'm like, fuck it. Aquí está mi tarjeta, está todo. Give me a call, man.
You gave him your fucking cell phone, your email, my mom's number, your fucking address, todo. No llegó nada, güey.
I was living at my parents. Maybe my mom might have fucking kept the phone. Ya es que abre todo el correo.
But I mean, just doing a...
Yeah.
I mean, how was he going to send you a free Sidekick way? He was just doing like a story.
No, because they were like, supposedly they were going to be promo, like they get promotional stuff to give out to like other people. And I guess what he was trying to do is give Chicano that lived in South Central at the time fucking a Sidekick, just promoting that, like, oh, you know what, fucking, Chicano supporting Chicanos type of deal. I don't know what the deal was, But yo me la comí,
Your number.
Yeah, me la comí. I'm like, toma. I'm like, fucking de grapas, no digo no.
See, if you go down on me, I'll send you a Sidekick.
If you bring me some flowers, I'll be nice.
Ramon was like, Sidekick? Yeah.
But I was watching. I was hearing it. Este way.
For a Sidekick, he says. Sidekick.
No, pero yeah. Y la otra que me pasó like that was with Chris Penn, el hermano de Sean Penn.
¿Qué te hizo?
No, when I first started, he was one of my first celebrity customers.
Oh, okay.
You know, and
does he count?
yeah, he counts. Reservoir Dogs, Nice Guy Eddie.
Oh yeah.
¿Qué más hizo?
Untouchables.
Oh, he was an Untouchables.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who I met?
Those are two big films.
I met I've met a few people. I've had my run-ins with celebrities. Pero Bill Pullman, el president from Independence Day.
Independence Day, yes.
Yup. I used to work at this.
¿Es el que se murió?
No.
No.
On Independence Day?
No, you're thinking el de Weird Science, ¿cómo se llamaba? Ched.
Oh, Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Oh, yeah.
No. Bill Pullman is the one from
Independence
He does a lot of movies, but that's the main one. Yes, I used to work at this outpatient treatment center, and they did treatment with sex offenders. So I used to work in the front area and in other areas of the company. Pero I was doing the reception area, y ahí estoy yo ahí like, luego llega un pinche guy in the window, y yo like, hey, I'll get to you right now, hold on. Yeah, I get to the window and I open it and I'm just like, oh. No me le quedé viendo like, oh. Dude, he has really baby blue eyes. Like, the color of his eyes are very baby blue. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're the president of the United States.
Wait.
He was just like, y luego me saqué de onda and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, wait, you're Bill Pullman. I'm like, you were the president, right? On Independence Day. He's like, yeah, that's me. So he was really nice. And I asked, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm a big fan and blah, blah, blah. And I really like you and blah, blah, blah. He was really nice. Y luego le dije, why are you here? Like, you know what we do here, right? He's like, yeah. He went actually to meet with the directors from the company, like the treatment center, the directors. I know, right?
¿Quieres un sidekick?
I know Mr. Cartoon.
Do you know Mr. Cartoon, Mr. President? Pero so he was going there to consult with the director because he was going to work on a script for some type of shit that had to do with the work that they did there. But he was really nice. Y luego también I met for all those 90s 90210 fans. I met Steve.
Oh, really?
El güerito.
El Sharknado? Sharknado?
Yeah, yes.
¿Cómo se llama?
Ian Ziering.
Ian Ziering, yeah.
He was super cool.
¿No se murió también?
No. No, todavía no.
You also met Tig from Sons of Anarchy.
I met Tig, yep. I was hiking. I don't know how.
That one day that they fucking convinced you because they've been trying to force you like for the past 10 years.
Hey, they promised me a picnic with tacos.
I don't walk.
I don't walk. I don't do shit.
Hey, you want a sidekick? Let's go hiking.
I only went because they promised me a picnic. Pero no, I was going up the hill and then he was coming down. Y me le quedé viendo and I'm like, yo conozco este güey. And I'm like, where do I know him from? So then I looked, I'm like, oh my God, it's Tig. And I went up to him, calling him like, hey, you're Tiggy, right? Yeah, he was cool. He was cool people too. He was really nice.
Yeah, cool. I remember when you sent me the picture, I'm like, hey, did you give me a role as a Mayan?
I told him to my brother loves you guys. He wants to be in the cast. He's like, oh yeah, just, good luck. He's like, just good luck. But
he's got everything. He's got the helmet. He's got the boots. He's got the vest, the gloves, the riding glasses. Everything. But he doesn't have a motorcycle.
He's looking into making his own patch.
He has no motorcycle and no stories to share. But no, I've met a few. They're pretty cool. ¿Y tú, Fernie, qué o no?
Pues ahí también, working allá, you meet a lot of people where you go to their houses and shit.
Sí, güey, pero my question is like, are you talkative with them or you're like all weird? Like
the only one I got a little giddy and I didn't even meet him with. The only one I got a little fucking like I wanted to meet, pero no fucking no estaba. And I went to his pad twice, and both times fucking like that one was Sugar Ray Leonard way.
Oh,
Sugar Ray Leonard, and I went into his little office, and he had all the pictures of his heydays and everything. And all I got was meet was his assistant way, and then también I got excited con Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, hey, was he nice?
Well, all I got was the maid / assistant. Y que no estaba. And when I was in this garage working on Little Cross Connect, I saw him fucking pass by with a sandwich from the kitchen. I was like, you motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh my God. Well, wasn't he Stan in Ghostbusters? Was he Stan?
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd with fucking the Eggheads, the fucking Ghostbusters.
Well, I mean, Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers. Yeah, I love Blues Brothers también, güey.
No, I mean, fuck, dude.
Which is the one I always tell you, since you're talking about Sean Penn, the one that was his wife, the one on House of Cards.
Robin Wright?
Yeah, the fucking Wright? Princess Bride. Princess Bride? Mm-hmm. Esa cabrona is the only one that I remember that I was like, sí, pendeja. All right, I see how it is, way. It was after she broke up with Sean Penn or divorced. They divorced. She got a little pad, it was like a little smallish house, way, but right down the street from the beach. And she would talk to me through her assistant, even though I was 10 feet away.
Oh, what a bitch. I would have been mad.
That's Jenny, right?
That's Jenny. Gump. Yeah, Forrest Gump and Princess Bride. She's a Princess Bride, too.
Yeah, I don't know if she was a Princess Bride.
Sí se ve como que es bien perrucha.
Yeah, literally, because I came in, I saw, I was like, oh, shit, it's fucking Jenny. And then fucking the assistant standing next to her and asked her a question. And like I was looking at her because I was fucking, it was the first time I saw her when I was there. And it's her house, right? So I'm asking her. And she fucking tells the assistant, and then the assistant tells me.
Like, así me pasó with the Baywatch.
Tell that wonderful Latino man that.
Tell that Paisa.
Disconnected.
¿Cómo se llama la ex de Tommy Lee?
Pamela Anderson.
Así me pasó with Pamela Anderson in Malibu. I mean, I wasn't 10 feet, but she was like in another room, and all she had to do was like for me to go up, and because whatever I was telling the assistant had to walk over and tell her in the room, and then the assistant had to come back and relay that, and we're going back and forth. And I'm like, wouldn't it be easier if I just go over there and let her know what's going on? She's like, no.
She doesn't like peasants.
Hey, I met Stevie Wonder too, but it doesn't count because you didn't see me.
No, I saw her. I saw her in the house.
No, I'm saying it didn't count because he didn't see me.
There's a special place in hell for you, right, Fernie?
Por eso cae bien. Pero
his fucking bodyguard, fucking dude, pinche vato, a big ass dude. Bien buena onda el cabrón, güey. El pinche hasta ofreció cerveza and everything, güey. It was good people, güey.
I had a disappointing experience. Probably like 3 years ago, I went to one of those horror conventions. Monster
Long Beach?
No, not the one Ramon's laughing about.
No, but the one in Long Beach is not the
No.
Sure?
No.
Is that the Long Beach one?
No.
Oh,
was it a Sidekick convention?
No. It was Monster Palooza. And
it's in Pasadena, no?
Yes, ese. Era Monster Palooza. Y fuimos, and we went the first night. It was Friday. And that was the time the first 10 minutes that I walked in, I met fucking Greg Nicotero.
The Walking Dead.
Yes, the creator of the show, the show's creator. And was
the makeup artist.
Yes, but he's one of the producers and creators.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the first that fucking comic guy, Kirk
Sutter?
No, Walking Dead, you said, no?
Yeah, Greg Nicotero.
Yeah, it's a comic, the guy that made the comic.
Oh, no. Yeah, but Greg Nicotero is one of the producers and creators for the show.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero so the first 10 minutes that we get there, we get in, and it's like, I love it because I just love horror. Pero estoy like, oh my God. And then I see him and I'm like, oh, no, I'm standing and I turn around and he's behind me. So I'm like,
were you in the line for nachos también?
No way. I was on my way to the line. I was on my way to the snack booth. Pero anyway, so, we're walking around and there's a booth that Tom Savini, and he's the...
Oh, yeah, he's from... From
Well, people might know him from
Sex Machine.
Yes.
From Sex Machine from Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's a makeup artist. He's a special effects makeup artist from the 80s, and he's done a lot of the old school makeup. And he did something. Well, anyways, but I like his work. So we get to his booth, y no estaba. But his assistant, she's like, "Oh, he went to go get some stuff. Just come back in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes." So we go and we go get my snacks. We go get my nachos. Y ahí estoy tragando, like, oh my God, we're going to go see him. So we get back to his booth and he's there. And then su asistente, like, oh. So I'm like, "Hi, Mr. Savini." I'm like, "I'm a big fan." And he just gave me the dirtiest look. Like I was like, oh, quedé bien triste. Because he was like, he was a total douchebag.
Never meet your heroes.
No,
yeah.
He was a total douchebag. And it's funny because Forrest, he noticed that. He was like, fuck. He's like, "Man, if you wouldn't have been there, babe, I would have told him something." I'm like, well, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even have been here. So,
how would it happen?
Tú deja al cuñado en paz. His intentions were good.
If he wasn't my brother's sister.
Yeah. But he was
if it wasn't because he was offering my sidekick.
I know, right? But I was like so disappointed.
I'll be back.
I know. I was like, he's like, "Turn around." But I was so disappointed. I was so sad. I was like, "What the fuck you?" I was like, "What the fuck?" So we walked away. Me quedé así como like, was it just me or was he an asshole? And he was quiet too, Forrest, because he's like, I don't think he wanted to say it. But I'm like, "Babe, like, he was an asshole, huh?" He's like, "Yeah, he was. He was an asshole."
Oh, shit.
I'm like, even the assistant was excited. Like, "Oh, here's a fan of his." He didn't get a lot of people in his booth.
Because he's an asshole?
And then my thing was like, dude, nobody really knows his work. Y yo acá toda like, I'm going to meet somebody. And no, fuck him.
You know who's a cool dude también? ¿Cómo se llamaba? I can't remember his name, güey, pero I think it was Said, no? From Lost, remember?
Oh, yeah.
His house. And right, it was a little bit after Lost had just ended, güey. So todavía tenía el vato fama.
Yes.
And he had bought a little house over there, remember, where we supposedly used to...
Where that tree's in the middle of the road?
Where we supposedly used to race paper boats.
Yes.
What?
There's a little fucking creek.
There's a little creek. So Fernie and I, for lunch, we're not on the clock. We're on lunch.
Llamábamos uno al otro when we're there. I need some help, okay?
So we had forgotten how to make paper boats. You know how do you have to fold it?
Yeah.
So we had forgotten. I'm like, shit, ¿cómo era, Fernie? No, that's a paper airplane. Yeah. No, I ended up doing the little papelito that you do the fortune teller papelito. And we couldn't fucking figure out a boat. And then so what I ended up doing is
we YouTubed it and like, so we did a pinches barquitos and we throw them. And as soon as we throw them, the paper was too thin. They sunk. Se deshacían. So we fucking started, getting different kind of paper, like, hey, let's get this kind of paper. We got cardboard and it was too heavy. It wouldn't do anything. So finally we got creative and we got some, some paper. They had some like wax covering like the kind of like
Subway
uses. Like fucking,
yeah.
Like a brochure, like the lemon.
Yeah. And then we were racing them. And once we got it, we would go racing them and like a ver quién ganaba and shit. But
Pero íbamos literally put it over there and then we'd run down so we can watch it come. But anyways,
in this area, yeah.
When I went, he had just moved in. Y este güey, he was even feeding the paisas que estaban pintando outside, güey. Like he was having the house repainted outside. Y les estaba fucking trayendo agua, fucking snacks and shit, fucking plátanos, güey.
Oh, that's nice.
And then se iba adentro. There's nothing inside. It was an empty house. Se ponía a tocar la guitarra, güey. Oh, you what jam? You like this session of jam? Right, fuck, güey. Se ponía a tocar la guitarra, güey.
Al estilo Matthew McConaughey, sin calzones.
Cabrón.
¿No te acuerdas que al McConaughey One time, I don't know the details, but I know that the cops showed up to his house because somebody called saying that there was a man playing bongos naked.
Fucking A.
No mames.
Y era el pinche, all right.
All right.
No, well,
Be
but I
much
mean,
cooler if you did.
Yup.
but it's like they say, way you how people like treat one of los paisas that are painting, way tells a lot, no?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm not talking to fucking güeros painting their houses, a bunch of fucking paisas, way. Y él está trayendo plátanos and fucking
Wait, it's just a
agua
lot.
and shit.
It's the way you treat the help. There's a lot about you, you know?
Yeah, güey.
The
like,
one
he's a
that,
cool
that
vato.
was disappointing, and I love their fucking movies and everything, and era el pinche Luke Wilson.
Ew. El feo?
Luke Wilson. No, el de
Oh,
not
el
Owen.
brother, yeah.
El brother, el de este,
Oh, yes. Okay.
what's that college movie? ¿Cómo se llama?
Idiocracy?
Yes, that
Old
guy.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we caught him on a bad day, but he was terrible. You know, he was terrible. He was not a nice guy that day.
Oh.
I'll tell you, I mean, there's only been a handful that are been kind of disappointing, but like ¿cómo se llama? Like Kate Hudson, amazing. Chong, fucking a toda madre.
I went to Chicha's house, and Chicha was pretty cool.
Yeah, off in Malibu, right?
I know, arriba in the fucking, ¿cómo se llamaba? Arriba, what, fucking past Palisades, arriba.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se llamaba? I'm not going to say where yet.
Yeah. Who else was, Chong was the main, Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy.
Él te hizo tu sandwich, ¿no?
He made me a sandwich. And a lost opportunity. I should have asked for a tangwich, you know? I should have asked for it, but I was just in shock. Chris Penn was awesome. Michael Richards. Kramer was, and so Chris Penn, I was at his place 2 weeks before he died, and then I was at Michael Richards' place 2 weeks before he went on that racist rant.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was at Chong's house before he got thrown into jail.
Oh shit!
So I'm like,
you're like bad luck.
I gotta stop seeing.
Yeah, estás cabrón, güey. Because a mí me tocó remember when they fucking, ¿cómo se llamaba este güey? El Whitey Bulger, the guy from has all those fucking movies based around them. The Boston Gangster.
Yeah, he was in Venice or Santa Monica.
No, in Santa Monica. When they caught him in Santa Monica, remember, güey?
Yeah.
It's one of my fucking chingon stories, güey, that I was in the van and fucking I was working. I came back out from this building and I was parked around across the, like down around the corner from Ocean Avenue, way.
Uh-huh.
And all the cops fucking blocked in my van. And I was fucking calling Ramon and everybody like, wait, pues aquí estoy echando hueva, way. I can't do anything, way. I can't leave. I already told my jefe.
Hey, wait, but I'm by the river with the vodkas, way.
Well, I was at the fucking by Ocean Avenue, so I could have went jogging on the little pathway.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what was happening. And then later, fucking, I'm at the next job and I see fucking my news thing on my phone blowing up. Oh, Whitey Bulger, after 40 years, whatever, fucking caught in Santa Monica. Y ahí estaba yo, like, on the same block.
Ahí picándose el ombligo, el pendejo.
I'm like, motherfuckers have me blocked in. And I told the cop, hey, can I get out? He's like, no, I can't let you go right now.
Hey, hablando de pinches criminales, ¿cómo se llama el Grim Reaper, Grim Sleeper?
Grim Sleeper.
Yeah, he passed away.
¿De qué?
I don't know.
Oh,
¿The Rona? ¿The Rona?
No, pero se murió.
Oh, shit.
I don't know the detail. I just read the headline. I'm like, fuck that asshole.
Pues que le va bien, cabrón.
O sea, ojalá hubiera sufrido.
But I doubt it, güey. Estos cabrones siempre les va bien, ¿no?
Yeah, they get the meals and better fucking medical treatment and shit than the rest of us.
Better than the fucking raza that tries to cross, güey. Fuck that.
Yeah. Pero yeah, he died too.
Yeah, so fucking wow, shit. Mm-hmm. So I mean, a lot of good things, but going back to LA Originals, está chingón ese pinche.
Oh, sí, güey, fuck.
That was a fucking...
I know we had to go back to it. We tend to fucking deviate, but I like to bring it back.
Touching on way. I like that way.
A lot of the footage that you see on it is just like it feels like it was 5 years ago.
It's the photographer Esteban that fucking like he says in the beginning. He has a bunch of footage way that he recorded. So he figured
25 years of recorded footage.
But it's touching on way. It's a good little documentary.
That's a long time.
Yeah. If anything, yeah.
And the whole thing, you see like the whole up and down too, way.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know who I was talking to about this. Who was it? Another listener. We were talking because I posted up on my feed about the LA Originals. I'm like, dude, this is a good documentary. Me lo eché en 3 días. No lo acabé todo en un putazo. I just did 30 minutes one night, 30 minutes the other, and then I just finished it on Sunday.
I saw it last night, I think.
It's like an hour and a half, but it's so good. I mean, I wish it was longer,
Well, el que me dijo a mí fue el pinche Chapo, güey. I think he saw it like right when it dropped, güey. He was like, hey, bro, have you seen this? I go, I haven't even seen it on my Netflix feed, güey. He goes, I think it just came out. And then when I went to look for it yesterday or the day before, touching on one.
Salen chingo of celebrities, but they have celebrities. I mean, it's just you can see these guys that they were smart. I mean, they built an empire. Nomás I guess 2008 fucked them over. At least Al Esteban Oriol fucked them over,
And you know what was good about that? Por eso te digo, no le puse atención a todos los detalles because Forrest was watching. I was in the background, like probably plotting his murder. But anyways,
regalen un sidekick.
Te hizo tacos de barbacoa, Noelia.
Yeah, that's true. No, today I'll get back to this. He was watching it, pero me gustó que I don't know if it's el cartoon que dijo que he would draw and his mom and his parents were like, dude, you're talented, you have a gift and all this shit. And I'm like, that's fucking the main thing that for him que encouraged him, because hubiera sido pinche Chano Meche. Qué pendejadas son esas, hija la chingada. So that was the main component that I thought, like, dude, that's the power of words that our parents have,
Not only that, but the trust and belief,
Yeah, but for them to say it out loud, our parents definitely believe in us and all that shit, but a lot of times se limitan a decirnos las cosas, but that was one of the things that I liked.
But not for that. They don't believe in us for that.
No, I know, but that was the thing that they saw that he had a talent. They saw that he had a talent. They praised him for it, and he ran with it in a good way, in his own good way.
It turns out good, but I'm saying, like your parents' way. If I told my dad I want to be an artista, pinche vergas way. Even when I was in my fucking 20s and I started getting into con el pinche primo into fucking movies and filmmaking and shit. I was like, tan pendejos, what are you fucking wasting your time on that way? It's fucking.
Nadie va al cine.
Stick to work. Like the odds are really short. Like my dad's a fucking like numbers dude, so he knows the odds are fucking against you.
Yeah.
So he's like, no seas pendejo. No, he wouldn't have proved of artist or fucking any kind of artist, pretty much with any kind of fucking art shit. I don't think. So I don't know what you're saying, with.
But yeah, so that's what I remember from it. Pero speaking of Forrest, de que si me hizo tacos de barbacoa, today me hizo because I've been watching Roseanne on Prime. And in the show they have a restaurant and they sell loose meat sandwiches. So he made some today.
Oh, shit.
Loose meat sandwiches.
Sí, güey,
did it come with a sidekick?
No. No. Ya. No.
Well, the roast beef.
No, güey, es como carne, un pinche una hamburger de carne molida, güey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey. Roast beef, güey.
So this is another way of calling a hamburger burger? Loose beef?
Okay. Loose meat, güey. Loose meat.
Oh, loose meat. Loose meat.
Not loose beef. That shit sounds perverted. Güey, hey, can I get some loose beef here?
So what happened with Roseanne? She's done for, right?
Well, in the show, they killed off the character.
In her own show, they killed her.
Sorry, me entraron mi visita. they in the show they killed off her character and then they continued it as the Connors. Porque todavía está las hijas, Dan.
Uh-huh.
And then from what I know, está, ¿cómo se llama? Está Peggy Bundy.
Uh-huh.
¿Cómo se llama la actriz? Katie Seagal.
Oh, Katie Seagal.
From what I see and I read, she was playing a character que era novia de Dan after quedó viudo. But they're still going with the show.
Le fue bien.
O sea, and I was actually watching an interview of one of it's a comedian, Whitley Cummings. Whitney?
Yeah, la güerita.
Oh, no, la morena o la güerita?
No, Whitney Cummings. Es una gringa. Pelo café. Yeah, but she was one of the writers for the reboot of Roseanne, and she was saying how she got out before all this mess started because she was like, I had seen a lot of her old tweets. I was just seeing a lot of shit that I was like, y se salió before the whole scandal. You know, but I don't know. The thing is, too, that when that happened, she made the comment about, who was it? Una de los de Obama, que parecía una monkey or whatever. So she said that comment, but the president of ABC at that time was a black female. There you go.
Still,
all the shit you said before.
I think we talked about it when it happened, Wade.
Yeah, because
when you have a show like that, where you have to be more careful, Wade.
Yeah.
It's not just your beliefs, Wade. What you say reflects on everybody now, Wade.
Fucking Ambien bringing out racist comments, or what was it we were saying, like side effects? My brain.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So that was Ambien, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the thing is too, they can like, I'm mentally ill. Like, yeah, but mental illness doesn't equal racism, you know? And this lady, he's Johnny.
No.
So, yeah, fucking see you later, bro.
Me dio frito.
Oh, no, yeah. But the show's still there. The show, The Con, and now it's just The Connors. So I've been watching like the old Roseanne shows. So yeah, well, but
pre-racist.
Yeah, I style Forrest trying to like, I think I'm gonna make these tacos again. I'm like, you do what you want. Just clean up the kitchen.
Man, when he put up that post, the mija tells me like, hey, so it looks like Forrest is doing barbacoa, and right away I turn at her. I'm like, is it like a Mecha's recipe or what? And she's like, I don't know.
I don't know what recipe he used.
Stealing the recipe.
No, because my mom gave it to him. My mom gave him the recipe.
But the way you said the comment right now, so I'm like, all right,
is it no, because if it's Doña Mecha's recipe, where's my fucking olla at? You know? ¿Dónde está mi olla?
No, you know what? I'm like, do whatever you want. Just clean up the kitchen. That's it. I'll eat it. I'll eat whatever.
He needs to stay busy. He's a cook. He's a chef. He needs to fucking, he needs to stay at the top of his game because once this thing is over, you want him to still be good with the knife and the fucking todo desmadre.
I know. Earlier today in the morning, I'm like, hey, what if you were to make this shit and this shit? He's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So we're just coming up with shit to do. Like, make some muffins with meat in them.
Ooh, bacon muffins.
¿Qué pasó, Fernie?
¿Andaban marihuanos or what?
No, baby, that's just creative.
Because that's when you come up with the best recipes.
Yeah. Oh no, Noelia and I used to have. Noelia and I used to have recipes, and like stoners will love our fucking recipes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
man, dude, those are the best.
You can never go wrong with a pinche taco de weenie, way. Never.
Oh shit.
Un taco de weenie, pero.
Well, my kids said they had a burrito of spaghetti, way.
There you go.
You don't know spaghetti burritos?
That's fucking classic right there.
Ooh, you forgot the spaghetti burritos, way?
Yeah. Yo me hacía sandwiches de spaghetti.
También. Those are good shit too. Yeah, that's good shit too, way.
That was fucking el pinche. Si no teníamos hot dog buns, we would use fucking the regular Wonder Bread or whatever it was.
Bread.
Yeah, sandwich
just
bread.
Double it up.
Yeah.
No, well.
Yeah, güey. Yo los partía, güey. And then fucking flatten it out, güey.
There you go. What up, man?
Fucking, those were the good ones. But, man, el otro día. Oh, so watching this documentary and going back to it, I heard a couple of like old school terms, like, jack. Like, like, oh man, so food just got jacked. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
We brought up like fucking Esteban brought up the other thing, like, hey man, why did everything cost a grip? Well, how much is the value of a grip?
I'm determined to bring it back. I'm determined to bring it back.
Me too.
I've been calling everything a grip. What's up?
Yeah,
that's a grip.
Like,
that's a grip, bro.
That's a grip right there, man.
Too bad my kids don't understand.
Oh, you gotta. Well, you gotta start with you start young though. That's the thing. You gotta start associating it. Like,
who else am I gonna tell with?
I know, but like, hey, stop leaving those things that are lying around. That cost a grip.
They don't understand.
What is a grip? Yeah, like a grip.
I don't know.
Grip.
I was thinking of like writing down like, do you guys remember Lucy's? Like, hey man, let me get a Lucy.
Oh, the fucking cigarros.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Nunca. Si no quieres comprar el paquete, you just went into the shady liquor store, and you'd be like, hey man.
Attendant.
Oh yeah, or like, hey, let me get a Lucy. Because estaban sueltos.
Oh, okay. A Lucy.
Let me get a Lucy, eh? What was the other one? Fucking one time. Watch out, because of one time. No? That was the placa. That was the instead of the 5-0, because back east there was a 5-0, and the West Coast there was a one time.
Aquí también lo saben el 5-0, güey.
They would, but for the I guess when the East versus West. Yeah, they started coming out like, hey man, that's an East Coast term. We're gonna come out with our, and the one time was because you only look at them one time or else you get pulled over.
Yeah.
That was like one time.
I just call him Popo.
Yeah, the Popo. Yeah. Like a fucking ghetto bird.
Mm-hmm. The ghetto bird.
Pero pinche, ¿cuánto vamos, güey?
El helicóptero. Yeah, no unos 10 minutos. We got 10 more minutes.
Pues ya que estamos, Noel is watching Roseanne, güey, pero ¿qué recommendation les tienes a la raza, güey? Some show maybe they missed that they can catch up.
You know which one I saw? That the Mark Twain Award for Humor on Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that was good. I saw that one.
That one was pretty good. You know what? Fucking Dave Chappelle is pretty smart.
Dave Chappelle's a smart guy. Shit, güey.
He's a smart guy.
That dude's the shit. Fuck yeah, güey. Let's talk about Dave Chappelle. That dude's fucking the shit.
His comedy, it makes you think, just the comments or the way he phrases it, it's just like, holy shit, yeah. It makes you think. And just watching it, dude, I was kind of doing the math on it, and I guess when he graduated high school, he's only a year older than me.
What?
He's only a year older than me because he graduated in 93.
Well, he could have flunked grades.
Or if not, 92. But he was I think in 92 he was 17, so only in 93 he was 18, and I turned 18 in 94. So he's like a year a year older than I am, and I'm all like, holy shit! And I'm all like, dude, what the fuck have I done with my life?
I'm glad you're discovering Dave Chappelle now.
No, not Dave. I mean, it's just like, because he was gone.
He's 46.
I'm gonna be.
How old did you think he was?
44. I thought he was like maybe 47, 48.
What's the difference? That's like a year or two. At our age, it's nothing. With.
It's just like I never thought that him and I went to high school around the same time.
Nah, I would have figured it was about the same way.
When I saw him in Half Baked, I didn't know he was my age or around my age. I thought he was older. I thought he was in his 30s.
No, but I'm saying now you thought he was in his 50s?
Well, I mean, if I thought that Half Baked, he was in his 30s. He must have been in his...
He didn't look 30 though. In his Half Baked.
I thought he was in his 30s when he did Half Baked.
You think it's because we always think we're younger than we are?
Yeah. Because the other one he came out and was in that the Nicolas Cage movie. where he has the long hair, and he's a Con Air.
So he came out of Con Air?
Yeah, he's the morenito that gets dropped off the airplane.
Oh yeah.
And that lands in the car. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know which one I was watching on BuzzFeed like a list of like where they are now.
Mm.
¿Cómo se llama? 10 Things I Hate About You.
Julia Stiles?
Yes.
Heath Ledger.
Where is she at?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but she's my age, and I was looking at her like, damn, this bitch old. I'm like, oh, that means I'm old.
No, because we just saw it on Sunday. We watched 10 Things I Hate About You. Mm-hmm. And I'm all like, and I was asking my girls, I'm like, hey, what happened with Julia Stiles?
Well, she did. She came out in
Step Up.
Which one?
Step Up.
No,
Ramon's favorite.
The Hustlers movie, the one with J-Lo and.
She comes out in that.
Mm-hmm. She's the journalist. She's the journalist writing up the story on them.
The one they were mad about, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pero estaba la list de Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger. Well, of course, he passed away.
Yeah.
Pero his death really fucked me up. Like cuando se murió.
Yeah.
Porque I was like, fuck, he's my age. That was the first time I was like, oh, he's my age. Yep. Pero I was looking at them like, pinches viejas rucas. I'm like, oh, they're my age too.
Well, I think River Phoenix was my age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when he passed away, he was like in his 19 or 20, wasn't he?
Pues no, wait, but see, he was like 21, I think.
Yeah.
Pues ¿cómo se llama? Biggie Smalls y Tupac, dude, they were 25, 24.
No, they were 27. Because one of them was in the 27 the 27 club.
A ver, cállate.
River Phoenix was born in 70, Wayne.
River Phoenix?
Yeah. 1970.
Oh shit. So fuck, then he looked younger then.
Yeah, he definitely looked like a jovenzazo.
Yeah, he looked like he was like, you know, in his like 21, 22, but I think he must have been what, 25, 26?
No, Tupac was 25.
Yeah,
Tupac was 25? How about Biggie Smalls? Biggie Smalls had to be 27 then.
No, he was también estaba chiquito.
Ah, jovenzazo los dos, güey.
Estaban chiquillos, güey. Por eso te digo, like, we always thought they were older. Look. Yeah, and he was 25 también.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they were, like, that's what I'm like, yo siempre pensé que they were older, like, just 40-year-olds, and it's like, no, they were babies. 25.
Yeah,
they were little, estaban chiquillos. I mean, now I think about, like, dude, 25, like, ahorita un baboso de 25, like, ¿tú qué sabes de la vida, cabrón?
I know, but they're like YouTube sensations, or like they're Instagram influencers, or
everybody is an influencer. I could be a model on Instagram.
Oh shit.
Oh sí, güey, me pongo una pinche blusa y la hago en bikini and I fucking crop the shit out of it. Ahí está, güey. I can make money like that.
Ya dijiste, pues, what?
Dude, everybody is an influencer. Every time that I hear, like, I'm watching the news or like reading articles, like, oh, you know, Instagram model got stalked. I'm like, an Instagram model? The fuck is an Instagram model? I get more stuck on that than the whole stalking story. Like,
well, there was a
Instagram model.
There's been a few. There's been a few, but recently there was one girl that put like a series of posts where she showed you like the Instagram picture, like the Instagram style picture. Cause she I don't know if she's a model or just an influencer, but she did like a series of posts. Okay, this is like the photo you would upload, and this is the realistic photo.
It's como todo, but it's like, okay, like magazines, they're full of airbrushing. It's the same on Instagram, on all these like social media things. Like, nobody looks like that. Put your real picture, put the double chin.
No, but this girl was doing it to show you pose like this, because Dick, she even had like a, no estaba gorda.
But she had,
the angles.
Yeah.
But
These
yeah,
angles.
She was showing you how the angles are everything, and then también, you know, you color correct it, and you make it look you smooth it out, the skin. But it wasn't like Photoshop where she was sucking in her gut.
No, it's just, this is what you move.
The angle. You pose like this, you take it like this, and look at the fucking difference. Right here, se ve like a fucking, like a trailer fucking chick fucking at home. And this one
My
looks
mom
Instagram
needs that shit because when she sends selfies, está así toda la carota, like this. Like, no, Mecha, just pull it up. Start looking. There you go.
From the top to the bottom.
To the middle, lady, to the middle. Tampoco te pases de onda, you know?
You know what's the fucking the tip of the fucking iceberg when you go que vales verga? When I take my phone and you turn it to like the selfie camera, it tells you go a higher angle to look a little better.
What the fuck? Damn, your camera just. You paid for this phone.
That's fail is what it's telling you.
I might not be a sidekick, but I'll tell you what angle's good for you.
Go a little higher, bro. Go a little higher.
You should have gone, hey, Mr. Cartoon Sidekick would have been a little bit nicer. Not me, fucker.
No, mira, yo estaba viendo en YouTube because that's what I do. I don't go on Facebook right now or Instagram. I'm on YouTube a lot. But there's this, I'm sure you guys have seen them. Those girls, the Asian girls, they look normal and they put all this makeup and they look really like fancy. But anyways, now what they do is that they have an app on their phone and they film themselves. And all they do is that they highlight their face with some makeup a little bit and their body, they highlight it a little bit with some brown color. And the phone app already filters everything for them. So I could go on by my like this with no makeup and the phone has the app where it's going to add the makeup and everything for me.
It smooths it out and shit. And it has a slider away. Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Like, oh man, these people are going to get catfish like nobody's business.
So, te voy a hacer una pregunta, güey. Are we wrapping it up or should I go take a fucking drop some water?
No, let's wrap it up. Yeah, I saw that because I'm already looking at the time. I'm like, no mames, I got to wake up in 4 hours.
Ah, cabrón. Oh, yeah, damn.
No te creas. No. Yeah, I'm not doing those crazy hours right now.
You get those 10 extra minutes because there's no traffic.
I know. So, just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out. And thank you, Noelia, for stepping in. There we go. Corona.
Wear your masks.
I lost mine.
Hey, speaking of, these things suck for people with glasses because I have to like maneuver it. And then if I start sweating or breathing loud, that shit starts fucking fuming. Like, it's one of the
I can't wear my sunglasses with this.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
So, gracias, Raza. And,
thank you. Check us out. Review us on iTunes. Share us with your friends. Check us out on YouTube. Any podcast platform that you listen to. And just want to say thank you for tuning in and thank you for coming, Noelia. And
thank you.
I'm love with that. Oh, Patreon listeners, we have some content on there. So if you haven't checked it out, or if you didn't get the notice, or if you forgot about it, don't. It's we got one on our Patreon with Barlos from Astafalas.
Which should be up. Well, now that Ramon fucking dropped all the info, yeah. Pero yeah,
there you go. Well, everybody, stay safe and sane.
Órale, pues.
No salgan.
Cuídense, cabrones.
Yes.
A ratos estaré.
Good night.
Late.